What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Big Wayne. You know how I do, Portland Live. Been missing in action a little bit, but things going on, crazy world. But anyway, so well, it's not really news because everybody knew Anthony Davis wasn't gonna be in the Oilers. Y'all knew that. Y'all did know that, didn't y'all? Y'all knew he wasn't gonna resign. Y'all knew that he wasn't gonna retire a Pelican. Hope y'all knew that. But okay, anyway, it's official today. So, and like normal, Laker fans, they act there because they seem to think everybody coming to LA, which is what they do. They kind of I'm gonna tell you what, and I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna act right, but you know what, Laker fans, they all over them. Boston, they some practical. But anyway, everybody wanted Anthony Davis for good reason. It's Anthony Davis we're talking about. What top 3, 4 player, depending on who you like. But anyway, so let's talk about these trade talks. Let's get off into it. So obviously everybody talking about Anthony going to LA. Some people talking about Boston in the offseason. I even heard somebody say something about Golden State. All right, so let's break these down. So LA, I mean that's the easy one. You could easily say LA, but I wouldn't do LA. I wouldn't do LA because that puts you, because you're gonna have to give up everything you got that's not LeBron James, your firstborn child, your 401k, and draft picks for the next decade to get them, and you're gonna be right back at square one. You're gonna have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and what else you gonna have? You ain't gonna have nothing. Then you're gonna be cap strapped because you're gonna have another max guy. So you're gonna be right where you at. So I don't see why everybody talking about LA, like that's just like he's just the final token you need. Like they act like Anthony Davis like the final infinity stone just to snap and they're gonna take over the NBA, and he's not. He's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the answer. We can break down this whole Golden State thing. Golden State be relevant. What, you want to trade Kevin Durant and something else and a draft pick for Anthony Davis? That ain't the answer, because look, New Orleans gonna be in the same situation. KD ain't gonna stay in New Orleans, and yeah, Anthony Davis might stay with Golden State because he want to win. So yeah, he might do that. But what did the Pelicans get out of that? They in the same situation they in now. They actually just sped up. So they sped up something they trying to avoid. So that don't work. Oh, so what you want to do? You want to trade Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins, and something, whatever else you want? And that's not gonna work because guess what? New Orleans didn't want DeMarcus Cousins. A lot of people didn't want DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, they signed him for what? $2 million, a Happy Meal, and a pair of sandals? I mean, so DeMarcus wasn't that high. He wasn't no top commodity, not off that injury. So that trade don't work. So, but let me tell you one that I do. I wouldn't do LA. I wouldn't even do Boston. I wouldn't do Golden State. Here's what I would do. If I'm the GM of the Sixers, I'm doing it. And let me tell you what I do. I would do Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, 2 future first-round draft picks, and whatever else you want. Because that's not Ben Simmons. That's not Ben Simmons. So, because then look, that gives them some relevant. That puts them over the hill, in my opinion. That put them over the hill. And you got Jimmy Butler. Because look, you heard Joel Embiid, he ain't really kind of happy with his role because of what Jimmy doing, and I mean they saying there's some problems out there. So not really problems, but he ain't really happy with how he fitting in. And you put Joel Embiid out there in New Orleans. I mean, hey, you gotta, sometimes you really want something, you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. So that's what I'm proposing. And I don't see how that's not more obvious. I mean, LA, that's not gonna work. LA fans, Laker fans think everybody coming to LA. Everybody ain't coming to LA. You would have thought they learned this lesson by now, but they haven't. So they gonna keep on doing it, because But I wouldn't do the LA trade. I wouldn't do Golden State. I think that Philly one, that's the move. That's the one they need to be looking at. And I would seriously look at that. Like I said, because look, New Orleans, they get Markelle Fultz, so they get a point guard. They get Joel Embiid. They get 2 future first-round draft picks and whatever else they want that ain't Ben Simmons or Jimmy Butler. Because it's impossible to match an Anthony Davis, so you're not going to get an Anthony Davis or Anthony Davis. But Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, and Markelle, and all that ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. And I know you kind of taking a risk, but let's be honest about Philly right now. They ain't going nowhere. What Philly going to do with that team they got? They not beating Boston. They not beating Milwaukee. They not beating Toronto. They right there where they at, number 4. So, I mean, what's that? So you may as well do something, shake something. That's my proposition. So let me know what y'all think about that. Like, so I would try to do that Philly trade. Philly and New Orleans. Anyway, that's all I got. That's my take. I may be right. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. Y'all take it easy.